Well, Ozzy and I are off on another adventure. It's a pretty foggy morning. Started not to even go because the fog's so bad. It's somewhat dangerous, I think, probably to even be driving right now. But so it's going to be a slow go down to West Bay, Florida. We're going to try and go into Burnt Mill Creek and hopefully get out and fish the mouth of it, and likely into Warren Bayou and into some of the old shrimp farm. And the tide is rising right now. Should peak around 12 o'clock, and we're going to, you can't get into some of those areas if the tide's not, above the mean. And so it's about I think about a 1.9 rise today. So should have enough water, and plan to be a short trip, get back home a little after lunch, do some things, and just get ready for the work week ahead. Hopefully we'll have a good day. See you on the water. Well, we've made it down here, and this is where Ozzy starts getting excited. He can smell it. This stretch of roads, when he starts getting a little wound up, he knows where he's at. He gets to go to the parking lot and sniff all the other trucks. Ooh, ooh. I know. We'll be there in a minute. Well, it is very foggy, but we are here. Well, here's an update on how the day is going so far. I obviously didn't have the camera on. Got to the first stop, made 2 or 3 casts. By about the 3rd cast, cork went down, set the hook, and I brought back nothing but line. My popping cork rig broke right at the knot, so it wasn't my knot that slipped. The line broke, had a fray in it, I guess. And so now there is a trout, redfish, something running around this bayou with a pink cork, and it stayed above water for a little while, and now it's gone. I was going to try and catch it, and maybe I'll see it again later today. But yeah, that's the shameful part of it. The fish was definitely big enough to take the cork down and keep it under. So maybe there's fish here. Apparently, I had 2 or 3 hits, and then hit that one, and everything broke loose. So we'll see. Gives me some high hopes. Hopefully I get my rig back. Maybe I'll see it at some point in time during the day. Tough way to start though. At least it was a good bite. At least I got a bite. All right, this has been an insanely difficult and confusing day. Everything looked like it was in pretty good shape. Literally 3rd cast of the day, hooked in a nice fish, lost my rig to a bad spot in the line, and I've probably had 2 bites in about 3 hours. I finally just got another bite, and I'm going to the drop shot rig now with the gulp shrimp, which anything and everything will hit that gulp shrimp. That's one of the negative things, and they don't last very long, but I'm desperate. So we're going to try this now. Barely hits the water. Oh. All right. Well, finally put one in the boat. I gotta say, in here, this rig has actually been pretty impressive. It doesn't get more impressive than that. 1 bite in 3 hours, and then go to this, and it doesn't even hit the water, and down it goes. All right, but it is twisted into a mess now. I'll straighten that out. All right, it's about a 12, 13-inch fish. It doesn't like living. Oh. So anyway, finally got one in the boat. Off we go. I get to use my towel. instead of my pants this time. All right, well, all right, that was about the worst knot of all time. And looking good now, hopefully. Looking better anyway. All right, let's try it again. Any chance we can do that 2 times in a row? Yeah, well, got hit. Yeah. All right, 2 times in a row. Yeah, going in the wrong direction. Hey, a little white trout. All right. Well, if I knew I could catch about 50 of these, I'd keep some to eat. They're actually very good. There's just like no meat on them. And I'm not a big fan of cleaning a lot of fish, so. All right, still a fish, we'll call it, we'll count it. That's how desperate I am. Goodness gracious. More issues. Well, what have I got here? Oh, no trout. All right. Well, that's a decent little trout. I broke off my original drop shot rig on a stump of all things in the bay, and I didn't have anything, and I kind of had to come up with a idea. I got a split shot on the bottom and a octopus hook above a swivel, and so had to kind of rig one up. Anyway, decent little trout, probably 12 and a half, 13 inches. Decent for me. It's about what I catch. So glad to have another one. Been a slow day. Definitely not what I expected. Everything looked like it lined up really nice for the day today. And it's been a struggle. But we're not through yet. Probably should be. If I wasn't a glutton for punishment. That's a long way in between. Whew. I think I'm averaging a trout bite about every hour and 10 minutes. Man, whoa. They don't want to be released easily, that's for sure. That's maybe a little 12-inch one. Get out of here. Slimy son of a gun. I think he was on a school of bait. Maybe that is a good sign here. Much to him, but something finally took the whole bait. Well, that's a lot of work, that little bit of fish. Yeah, about 10 inches of trout there. Let's try it again. Let me try and get a little deeper. It's pretty quick. Still not going to be a keeper, but it's a little better trout. Much nicer trout. Hey, buddy. Calm down. might live. All right, decent fish, probably 13 inches. Again, right there, that's what I normally seem to catch. All right, well, we are through. We are heading back in. It has been a horribly tough day. Ozzy didn't enjoy himself. So remember, attack life, go at it hard. Do what you can do it when you can do it. Always go fishing. And hopefully we'll have a better day next time. Right, buddy?